Folks, welcome to Calvin's Got Game. I'm Calvin.
I'm Lewis.
That's him.
Yes.
Today we're doing continuing on our videos
Yes.
of games from 2025, or our 2025 ranking, top 100 rankings. We're on 40 to 31. So we need about 31 more subscribers, somewhere along in there. If you'll hit that subscribe button, we would appreciate it. I would like to give away a board game to you, at least to one of our subscribers. And it'll be in the contiguous 48 states. And if you will be happy enough or nice enough to hit that subscribe button, we can hit that 500 and I can get this thing done already. I've been working on it quite a while to get this to 500, man. We have been chugging along, but I appreciate those who have subscribed. You guys are wonderful. I thank you. Just hang in there with us. We'll get there. All right, so I got some comments. I'm a little behind on some comments from our videos of the other top 100 games. I'll get it out in a minute. So our first comment was from our video of 90 to 81. It's by Aaron Nunley. He says he's played Copenhagen once and just won, and he liked both of them. He thought they were enjoyable. So, didn't think they were out spectacular, but he said they were enjoyable. So, on our 80 to 71 video, Aaron Nunley, and we appreciate your comment, Aaron. We do appreciate that. He says he's a huge fan of Great Western Trail and Murano. He just picked up Habitats, which has been a problem for us. At BGG Spring. You got it at BGG Spring, and I'm sorry I missed out on that this year. Hopefully I'll get back up there at some point. And is looking forward to playing Habitats. So he hasn't played it yet. I hope you enjoy it, because it's not one that I jump to. Promise you. All right, his 70 to 61 video, Aaron Nunley commented, he only saw one game he'd played from the list. He likes Azul Summer Pavilion. And he likes regular Azul as well. Both of them probably on the same level. That's his preference. And he likes Stained Glass of Sintra next. And then he has not played Queen's Garden or Chocolate something yet.
Oh yeah, the chocolate version. I don't like that one.
I haven't played it either. I don't know how it plays. I don't know how Queen's Garden played, because I stopped at Azul. I like Azul. Just give me the original. I like it. Don't add no more nothing to it. I like Azul. All right, on the 60 to 51, Aaron Nunley commented, he says, Juicy Fruits, Flashpoint Fire Rescue, and Shobu are good picks. Oh. So he sometimes forgets, and he was letting me know that on Flashpoint Fire Rescue, he sometimes forgets to put out another POI, which is a person of interest point of interest to try to get people out. Because when you rescue one, you have to put another one in. Don't worry, Aaron. I think we've all done that. So that's Aaron comments on the videos. Aaron, we appreciate your comment, and we sure do. We'd love to hear from other folks as well.
Yes.
So if you got something to say, put it out there. It will be read on a video. It may not get on the next video because sometimes I forget, but we will get it out there. All right, so we're going to start our top 40 to 31 of our top 20 or 2025 top 100.
Yes.
Whew, it's a mouthful.
Say it 5 times fast.
I can't. I'm suffering from an ailment right now. I've taken a Benadryl and I'm a little woozy. But anyway, I'm going to let you go first, Lewis, on this one, because I started once before on another video. Once upon a time.
My number 40 for our top 1 to 100, 100 to 1. Yeah, I reversed it myself. Why not? Is Fall of Rome from the Pandemic Universe, 2018. Publisher Z-Man Games, and 1 to 5 players, 45 to 60 minutes. And it's ranked it was ranked 81 last year, so it moved up from last year. And I believe it moved up because I found more folks that wanted to play that game.
There you go.
And that's very good.
I think it went up because you got to play it with me.
Yeah,
I doubt that, but hey, what the heck, right?
Yeah. No, Fall of Rome is from the Pandemic universe. It's avoiding trying to bring the barbarians from coming in the Roman Empire, sacking Rome, trying to prevent all that. You have chances to recruit these barbarians to be part of the Roman Legion, but it's not easy. It is difficult. You need to have the right cards in place that you pick from. And a lot of folks, oh, which cards are those? Well, like Pandemic, you have to pick your character at random. But it's more easy. Yes, it's more easier, but it makes the game even right here.
That's right.
You don't want to win it every time. You want to make it close sometimes.
Yeah, you want to have a challenge.
Yes. Yeah. So, Fall of Rome from the Pandemic universe is my 40th on my list.
All right. Well, my number 40, and I've got some games that have risen pretty high and fallen pretty low from where they were, and some that kind of remained even. So, and I got some new ones on this. I got 2 new ones on this list. All right, so my number 40 is Azul. It's a 2017 game. It's by Next Move Games, 2 to 4 players, 30 to 45 minutes to play. This was ranked 75 last year. So it jumped up to 40. It come up 35 spots. I like Azul. I like the textile big tiles that it has in it. Yeah, I like the textile feel, the text, whatever you call it. And I just like placing it on my board, building the wall or building whatever you're building for the king, queen, whoever it is. And you're trying to be the best tile layer there is. And I like how you can mess people over by making them take tiles they don't need to break on the floor to help them lose points. Game's a lot of fun. I like it. That's why Azul is ranked number 40.
My number 39 is, you're going to have to help me out on this one.
Okay, well.
Is Coup.
Yeah, Coup, you got it right.
Yeah. Well, no, remember I kept one character mixed up.
I'll tell you about it.
And year is 2012. Indie boards and cards. Publisher, 2 to 6 players, 15 minutes to play. It was ranked 59 last year. It went up because I got a chance to play it more. It's a quick card game. You get to be a countess. Contessa. That's why I'm messing up. There's another one card game, Love Letter. They are similar to this. This one has the Duke, correct?
Duke, Captain. Man, I can't remember all of them. There's about 5 roles.
Yes. And everyone at the very first round, or 2 rounds, will say, I'm a Duke, and start collecting that little income. And because when you get 7, I believe, or is it 10?
Well, if you get up to 10, you have to coup someone. Mm-hmm. But at 7, you can coup someone, and you can try to assassinate people with 3. You can try to assassinate them with 3 coins. But
the Contessa
can save people.
Yes.
So you could make alliances. You could do... But if someone calls you out on a card and you don't have it, then you have to flip one of yours over.
Yes. So it's a quick game, very fast movement, and you really don't know who's telling the truth or who's not telling the truth. I like Coup because it's just a quick, fun party game.
It's a blast. I like it as well. So that's your number 39?
Yes, my 39.
All right. My number 39 is Camel Up. It's a 2018 game by Eager Spiel, 3 to 8 players, 30 to 45 minutes to play. Now this one was ranked a whopping 38 last year. So it dropped 1 point. Holy cow. I like Camel Up. Problem is, I can't get it to table a lot because it takes 3 people. But anytime I get a chance to play it, I'm playing it because I like it. It's a lot of fun. It's a camel racing game. If you like racing games, this one's probably a little wacky, but it's fun. You got a white camel and a black camel that will take you backwards. Mm-hmm. If you get on their backs, these little camels can stack. And you're just betting on which one's going to come in first or last. So it's first or last. And I just absolutely adore this game. It's great. It's a lot of fun. We always have a good time and laugh. So if you're looking for a good racing game that is fun, enjoyable, not too serious, doesn't take itself seriously, Camel Up is for you. And that's why it's ranked 39 for me.
See, I haven't played that game with you yet, but you've been mentioning it before in other videos. I always was thinking, how high can you stack these camels?
As many as it'll go on it. I mean, if you can stack all 5 of them on there.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the good thing is the camel underneath you. So if a red camel goes onto the green because you moved it, and it goes onto the green camel because they can't share a space, they have to stack on top of the other one. And if the green dice gets pulled out of the pyramid or dropped out of the pyramid, then the red camel moves with the green camel. So whoever it's stacked under or on top of it, if it's on top, it'll move itself. But if it's on the bottom, it moves the other camels with it.
So everybody could finish first.
Possibly. It doesn't usually happen, but it's possible.
So there's an outside chance.
There's an outside chance. Yeah. But it's just such a fun game that you just have a great time. Like I said, you howl and laugh. And there's things that you can put on the board to make a camel go back if it hits that spot. So it's just a lot of fun.
Okay. I was always wondering about that.
It's a great game, Lewis. I think you would enjoy it. I actually think your wife would enjoy it. It's just cute.
My 38.
38.
Is also
Special.
from It's also from the Pandemic Universe. Is Star Wars: The Clone Wars, a 2022 game. Z-Main Games publisher. 1 to 5 players. 60 minutes to play, and it was actually ranked 10 last year. It dropped, and it's dropped because it hasn't made it to the table much.
Right.
This year there were just quite a few more games that ended up being gifted or got that just got more of my attention to, more of my love than this one. Nothing wrong with Star Wars Clone Wars, from Pandemic Universe. I like it. I love it. Anybody asks, you want to play this? I'm the first one to jump in there. It's a game that, unlike the other pandemics, you secretly pick your character. This one is actually encouraging you to pick your favorite Jedi. Beat the Jedi that you wanted to be in the movies that you see. You can be Obi-Wan, Anakin, Qui-Gon, Yoda, and so on. But they're not overpowered. They have special abilities. I think Anakin's ability is he can attack. He doesn't have to be on the planet to be attacking another planet. He can be attacking from afar using the Force. I think that was him. But as Star Wars Clone Wars, it's the artwork, the little figures. That's what makes it interesting for me. It's just the components, the presents put on the table, I believe, and that's why it's ranked number 38. Yes, it fell from 10, but like I said, a lot more games came in my collection this past year, so it's lost a little love, not much.
You have a shake-up in your top 10, Lewis.
I know.
Yeah. All right, my number 38. This is a new one to my list. It's Paladins of the West Kingdom. It's a 2019 game by Garfield Games. 1 to 4 players. Takes about 90 to 120 minutes to play. I absolutely love Paladins. I like the West Kingdom series, so you may see some other games from the West Kingdom series in my list. Spoiler alert. But Paladins is a really interesting game, how to play, what to do. In architecture, you're building it. Paladins, you're protecting it. So you're trying to recruit some bad guys to your side. You can recruit them and use them for certain things, or you can build these buildings out. It's just a lot of fun. Great worker placement game. If you've never played it, you might want to give it a shot. Paladins of the West Kingdom is my 38.
My 37 is my 37, which dropped from 17.
Wow.
Did a 20-point drop. Is After Us, a 2023 game, catch-up games publisher, 1 to 6 players, 40 to 60 minutes to play. Like I said, it was ranked 17 last year. Is a good deck building game. Is easy to manipulate what you can get and what you can get more of later on in the game. Is a deck builder, very well done, I believe. The artwork is more comic book style, I think, on the artwork. But the flow of the game is pretty easy.
Yeah.
You really do not have to really work on worrying about the next person's turn. You almost can all play at the same time. On playing this, because each faction of these cards, they have factions.
Except for isn't there a bidding part in there?
Yeah, there is a bidding part. So if there's a bidding action happening, then everybody has to pause. It says take turns, but I think it can be played simultaneously, everybody.
Some of it could.
Yes. You have different types of, think of Planet of the Apes, and each ape's primate has its own faction. The gorillas, the chimpanzees, the orangutans, and each one has its own special, unique ability that you want to get to increase either getting energy with little energy batteries, more money to buy stuff. It's an interesting game. It keeps you guessing which faction is the best faction, because you can interact each card.
Sure.
Yes, but the thing that you got to match the cards about what you want to get, because they make a little square, and whatever's in that square that you
close it off.
You get. If you have one that's not closed off,
you won't get it.
You won't get it. I just found a very interesting game. Yes, it did lose some love. Same thing like the one before Star Wars. Yes, had some more new games coming in.
I thought that would be higher on your list, Louis, for sure.
I thought too.
And I enjoy the game as well. I like the puzzly aspect of putting the cards together, laying them out to see what you're going to get on that first go-round, to be able to use later in the market. I think is a great way to use those cards. I found the game was easier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
It's very, very intuitive. So I enjoyed it as well. I thought it was a good pick.
Yeah, a lot of it is like, folks go, that's a lot here. It looks a lot, but when you get down to it, pretty simple.
It's intuitive for sure.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, that's a good pick, Lewis. My number 37 is Pathfinder: Rise of the Rune Lords. It was ranked 96 in last year. It's a 2013 game by Fazio. I don't know how to say it. 1 to 4 players. Takes about 90 minutes to play. I like Pathfinder: Rise of the Rune Lord. I like the Pathfinder games like that. Rise of the Rune Lord is the only one I have. You're going to set up some locations. You got a bad guy you're chasing with a couple of minions in there. You're going through the piles trying to find that guy. But if you find him, even if you defeat him, he runs away, kind of beaten and battered to another location if you don't have him closed off or closed. So the game could take a little while, but you're also rolling dice to test things. You could get some boons, you get weapons, you can get armor or whatever. Game's a lot of fun. If you like if you like role-playing games, this kind of a card-driven role-playing game, which I enjoy. It's a fun game, enjoyable. Your life is your deck, which I'm not a huge fan of because I tend to run through those cards pretty fast, and I shouldn't do that, but I do. And if you roll terribly and you can't add more cards to your deck, then to your hand, you're going to run out of cards really fast, and you'll die. But the game's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. That's why Pathfinder: Rise of the Rune Lords is my number 37.
I understand that. It's like Gloomhaven. When you use a good card, it goes out of your hand. Yeah, it goes out of your hand. I don't like that, but I see why they do that in those games. My number 36, and actually went up by 29 or 31 points, is Montana. 2017 game, White Goblin Games publisher, 2 to 4 players, 40 to 60 minutes play, and it was ranked 85 last year. Now, it was a surprise to me when I was looking at the list going, how, Montana, really? It just, what probably happened, it was paired up with other games that I'm going, which one is easier to set up, which one is quicker to explain, and it snuck itself up to number 36. It was one of those sneaky games that is easy to set up, very quick, very simple rules, set up 10 tiles. Be the first one to set up 10 tiles. You win the game. There was some beating going on with pumpkins.
I forgot about that pumpkin. I did.
Which a lot of folks...
I haven't played it in so long. I like the game, but I haven't played it in so long, and it's not a bad game.
No, it's not.
I just hadn't played it.
Yeah, that long ago, yeah. It's a lot of folks don't pay attention to pumpkin bidding.
I just thought that was funny. The pumpkin bidding with pumpkins,
and they ignored the bidding with pumpkins. But if you ignore it too long, it will bite you in the end. A lot of folks, why you're not building more? Come on, build. But if you gotta spread yourself out. This is where you have to a game that you cannot just focus on one thing. Like if you're only area control person, fine. But there's ways to speed that up in other areas of games. So I know folks that are area control folks, and they like games like that. There's folks that like the bidding parts of games, the risk games, taking risk in the game. And board games have stuff like this, or several of them too. But if you just focus on one, this in Montana is going to mess you up. You have to be more rounded on this kind of game. So yeah, my number 36 is Montana.
I like Montana. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played it. I forgot the pumpkins were even in there, but I do remember the pumpkins now.
The thing is, I have not played it this past year, and I still made it up there.
Well, I mean, it was like you say, it was probably period. You were voting with your heart and your head, right? You were saying, or not your heart, but your head.
Yeah.
And you were voting like, would I rather play this or that? And I mean, that happens. That's what I did on my list, and that's why there's a huge shakeup on some of these things. So, my number 36 is Honey Buzz. Honey Buzz was ranked 56 last year. It's a 2020 game by Elf Creek Games. 1 to 4 players, 45 to 90 minutes to play. Guys, Honey Buzz is a lot of fun. You're trying to build your hive, and you're trying to create more bees. You're trying to get more of the honey, these nectars, so you can sell them or you can fill orders. It's just a worker placement game that I find to be nice. The components are wonderful. It's not a take that too much game. You can go to somewhere where somebody else has to spend one extra bee than what you put. So if you put 2, somebody has to put 3 to go there. So they may waste a lot of their bees going there. But the game is easy. It's light. It's fun. There's only certain ways you can put these little domino-looking hectagon tiles. And it's just a lot of fun. So if you like those type of games, Honey Buzz is probably for you. That's why it's my number 36. It's jumped up from 56.
My number 35, which dropped from 22. It's called The Night Cage.
Man, you got some real shake-up on your list.
2021 game. Smirk and Laughter Games is the publisher. 1 to 5 players, 40 to 60 minutes to play. It's a game, I think, is more... you can play it anytime. But the aspect of it is more of a Halloween kind of season game.
Right.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Spooky game, yes. And the way my wife wants those little candles, as each time those monsters show up, you blow out a candle. And and you play it in the dark. Well, you don't have to play it in the dark, but my wife wants to play it in the dark.
With spooky music.
Yes. On a rainy, stormy night, which doesn't help anything there. So it's a game that you and your companions trying to get out of a dungeon, and even if one of you could not get out, find out one key, or your candle completely comes out and gets captured, you all lose. It's a very cooperative game, very high risk cooperative game. So you have to be able to work with each other. And yes, you can play it by yourself, but this is one game I have that can be solo that I don't want to play solo. I want to play it with a group.
I played it solo, and I didn't like how it played solo. I want to play it with a group as well.
Yeah, and I think the best one is 4 players, I believe.
Yeah, I think
4 players. 4 players. But yep, it went from 22 to 35, and I think it's just because the atmosphere of the game is just really good in that Halloween spooky sense time.
It's one of those games that some demented person had these people locked up or something. You're
Yes.
trying to get out of it, and they're emaciated. You can see from the box. They're just all skin and bones are crawling through these tunnels, trying to get a way out, and they only have a candle, and they can only see tiles lit up around them. It's weird. It's fun, and you have these wax eaters that pop out. It's a lot of fun. So I enjoy it. I don't know how much longer it'll stay in my collection. I like the game, but I don't play it near enough.
Yeah.
So I don't know how long it'll stay in my collection. All right, good choice, Lewis. My number 35 is Deception, Murder in Hong Kong. This is it was ranked 39 last year, so it went up about 4 points. It's a 2014 game by Yellow, and 4 to 12 players. That's one of the problems is it's 4 to 12. It takes about 20 minutes to play. But when I get a chance to play this game with a large group, everybody seems to have a good time. They love the investigation part. They love accusing other people. Most people like being the criminal investigator, the forensic scientist, trying to give clues to everybody of who the murderer is. Just a lot of fun. Deception, Murder in Hong Kong. If you've not played it, it's a game that you should play at some point in your board gaming career.
Yeah, good choice. I like playing that game. It has not made it in my collection, but it probably will not because of that 4.
Yeah, the 4 player.
12.
I'll never get rid of it because anytime I get 5 or 6 players, even if I get 4, I'm still going to try to get it to the table. I'm trying to talk people into playing it.
My number 34, and actually went up on this one. And it is New York Zoo, a 2020 game, Feuerland Spiel publisher. 1 to 5 players, 30 to 60 minutes to play. It was ranked 62 last year.
Wow.
Yeah, actually, it just got new play time. I found more folks that like the Tetris setup of it. They're trying to have the whole zoo covered up on there, which is not easy.
No.
Because as soon as you put down that tile, it stays. You cannot manipulate that anymore. So you get down to toward the end, you realize that, oh, I should have moved that one there. Oh, I should have done that one there. And how they have those little animals that you have to be at a certain area to multiply and have babies and get more ability to put more stuff out. I like the aspect of the game. I like the replayability of it because you constantly changing the board every time you play on this. But yeah, New York Zoo, I liked how it went up from 62 to 34. So that one, I don't have it in my collection. It will be eventually in my collection someday. Because even the solo play is actually interesting. It is capable to be replayable in the solo version. But yep, 34, New York Zoo.
My number 34 is... I like New York Zoo as well. My number 34 is Merchants of the Dark Road. This was not on my list in 2024. It's a 2022 game by Elf Creek Games. 1 to 4 players, 60 to 120 minutes to play. Merchants of the Dark Road is a worker placement, transport and delivery game that is just intriguing. I still haven't mastered the game to get a good idea of how to min-max it, I guess we'll say, where I can get the most points and try to do the best I can. I know there's people out there that play it probably more than I do and got a way to score massive amounts of points. I haven't got there yet. I enjoy playing it. It's a lot of fun. I like it. I like the wagons that you get. You got a wagon you're trying to fill up and you're trying to do. And you can go on the dark road or the light road when you go to that area where you're traveling around. Just a great game. So Merchants of the Dark Road is my number 34.
My 33, this is the shocker. This is the shocker.
I'm holding my breath, Lewis.
A 2018 game. Dr. Friends Games publisher. 1 to 4 players. 20 minutes to play. It fell from number 1 to 33. Sunset Over Water.
I can't believe this was ever a number 1. 33 is probably where it needs to be, or lower, but
it was, like I said, and now with this one is get it to the table, easy to set up, easy to explain. It was number one because the amount of time me and my wife played it.
Yeah.
It had that sentimental issue on it.
You were voting with that heart.
Yes. And my wife still likes to play it. But now she's opening up more of the looking at the games I'm getting and okay, that's interesting. That's unique. Those games that I'm showing you recently. Let's go to Japan.
Okay, Lewis, let's go.
Yokohama. That my wife going. I like the information on these cars and how. So it's still up there in the top 50. It's just my wife is finding more interest on these other games, the artwork and so on. So yes, number 33, Sunsets Over Water is a beautiful game. Nice cars, nice imagery. The one thing that I know I would homebrew on this game is replacing the goals. When somebody accomplish a goal, don't wait until the next round. We replenish it to give somebody else a chance to get that goal. That's the only thing I find it unfair on there.
Yeah, that whole moving that thing around trying to get certain things too. It reminds me of Habitats on going and getting stuff. I'm not a fan of that. So, I mean, I don't mind worker placement getting stuff, but when you're having to move in a grid to get stuff and somebody gets to that spot before you and you absolutely needed that card and you were one away from fulfilling the order. Of course, they might have been two, but yeah, that game it's a pretty game, but it does not do it for me. So, boo on, no, I'm just kidding. Sunset over water, right?
Yes, Sunset Over Water.
That was your 33?
That one 33.
My number 33 is a game that I champion a lot. It's a roll and move game. It's called Rattlebones. It was 42 last year. It moved up a little bit. It's a 2014 game by Rio Grande Games. 2 to 4 players, 40 to 90 minutes to play. In Rattlebones, you're in this circus type thing, and you're rolling dice. You got these little rabbits, monkeys. You're moving around, and you're going to these different carnival games or whatever. And you get something. You have these things. You have these dice that you can build. So the dice you rolled, you can only roll one die unless you have a coin. You roll an extra die. You take the face off and put another face on it. I like this game a lot. It's a lot of fun. Whoever gets to Rattlebones first, and Rattlebones will be moving one way around the score track, and you'll be moving up the other. So whoever connects with Rattlebones first, why you want to get to Rattlebones, I don't know, because he's a little weird. But it's a fun game. I enjoy it. And the game has quite a bit of replayability because you have different cards you can put out on the board. There's some that are pre-printed, but then you get to put other cards out on the board to complete the stalls. It's just a fun game. I enjoy it. That's why Rattlebones is my number 33, and it shot up from 42.
This one I'm going to be very, very short on this one. My 32. My 32 spot is Merchants of the Dark Road.
Oh.
A little bit higher than Mr. Calvin here. Everything he said about publisher year and so on. The one thing I like about it, and some folks might get confused, is moving the dice.
Oh, yeah. That was tough for you at first.
Yeah, it was tough for me that you have to move the dice upward. Mm-hmm. Now, you can't go left over here, left, right over. It's wherever you put that dice as you roll, what you can do, and you got to go straight up.
Right.
And that it took me a moment to get it, but as soon as I got it, I had no problems with that.
Right.
But I like that.
I forgot about that.
I like the dice. What you roll is what you can do on those dice. So it's a great game. I like it. Hopefully, we'll make it in my collection. Since it's a solo, there's a solo version of it. I do want to put that in my collection.
You're gonna have to find an older copy unless there's some new ones out there. Cause, I think Elf Creek is no longer.
It is no longer. So I'm been hunting.
Yeah, that's a good pick, Lewis. Of course, I picked it too. So why wouldn't I say that? All right, my number 32, and Lewis has already picked this game too in a previous video. It's Awkward Guest. This was ranked 21 for me in 2024, so it's dropped a little. It's a 2016 game by Maricorpin Games, 1 to 8 players, 45 to 75 minutes play. Guys, this is Clue on steroids. It's got an app-driven game. It's a card system. You build this deck of cards that gives out clues that will lead you to whoever done it. You've got to find out who did it, what was the reason they did it, what was their motive, and then what weapon did they use. So it's kind of clue-ish. You're not having to find the room itself, but you're wanting the person, the motive, the weapon. And the good thing about this one is if you guess, because it's on an app, you're not out of the game like you are in Clue. You can guess again. You'll have to skip a turn before you can guess again, but it's a lot of fun. The clues are fun. Writing down on your sheet what goes on, what's happening. This game I would recommend anybody that loves Clue or loves deduction games. I think Awkward Guess would be for you. That's why it's my number 32.
I think this is, with the Merchants of the Dark Road, this is the first time we had a crossover in a video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guess what? It's going to go be 2 crossovers.
All right, let's hear it.
Deception, Murder in Hong Kong, number 31 for me, which Calvin already said about the publisher and so on. Mine, it actually dropped for me. It dropped from 20 to 31 on there. Merchants of the Dark Road actually was new on the list.
There you go.
But yeah, Deception, Murder in Hong Kong went down to 11 points on for me. But it's still a good game. It is a good game for me. I like it. It is, for me though, I don't have the game. So it's hard for me to get to it. It is 4 players or more on there. So I had to think how easy to get to it. Placing it out, not hard to place it out, put it quick and everything, but the accessibility to it. And that's why it dropped this year. I don't have it. I probably will never have it, but I will. Anybody put it out there, I'm in.
Me too.
I mean, always.
We need to have a Deception Murder in Hong Kong night at 3 Suns because it takes 20 minutes to play, guys. This is not a long game.
No, it's a short game.
You get maybe 30 seconds to a minute. I take it down to 30 seconds. I think you're supposed to get a minute, but I'd let 30 seconds for people to investigate. Game's a lot of fun.
It is.
Lots and lots of fun. Now, it's another one of those, like Clue. You're trying to discover who it is. It's kind of got a Clue-esque and a Mysterium kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah, because you got somebody trying to give you clues to what's happened or what the murder weapon could be. All right, my number 31, last one for the list, is Sleeping Gods. This is Fallen. It was in rank number 14 for me. It went to 31. It's a 2021 game by Red Revving Games. 1 to 4 players, 60 to 1,200 minutes to play. I like this game a lot. I don't get it to the table enough. That's probably why it's not higher. It dropped from 14. I just haven't got it to the table as much anymore. I still haven't completed the daggum thing. I want to play it more. I want to complete it. I got a lot of games like that are scenario driven that I have not completed. So, Sleeping Gods is just an adventure style game to where you're exploring this map. It's pretty much free world. You can do whatever you want. But there is an end result you're trying to get to, so you might want to get to it as fast as you can. But Sleeping Gods is absolutely fantastic. I like it. You're running this ship and doing things that you're going to do, but it's so fun. I enjoy it. That's why it's ranked number 31 for me. So, guys, that's our list. What do you think about it? What's some of the games that you enjoy playing? We'd love to hear it. What do you think about the games on our list? Do you think some of them should be there, some of them shouldn't be there? Let us know. We'd love to hear it. Lewis, what was your main publisher this time?
This one was Z-Man Games from the pandemic.
Z-Man hit your list. Mine, unfortunately, the company is no longer around, but it was Elf Creek Games. Elf Creek Games made some fantastic games and made some great components for their games.
Yeah.
Wish they were still kicking, but they're not. Elf Creek, miss you, and you made some great games. All right. With all that being said, guys, hit that subscribe button. We need you. We need 31 more of you, and we're going to give away a game as soon as we hit 500. So when we do that, We're going to give away a game in the contiguous 48 states. So if you would be so kind as to hit that subscribe button and the like button, we would appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. Lewis, anything you want to add before we get out of here?
No, I think you got it all there.
I hit it all. What do you know for once? All right, guys. Get a board game to the table. Spend time with your friends, even though they're weird. Yeah. And your family, even though they're weird. And thank you for watching Calvin's Got Game.